I'm Sarah.
Oh, pleasure to meet you. Hello, I'm Lindsey. My accent's terrible, isn't it?
It's not the best, no. So I'm actually English.
And I'm American, obviously.
Obviously.
And this is our little cultural snippet of a Brit working on a US base and an American in England.
So, if you're ever feeling lost in translation, can be a bit overwhelming moving to a new place, we're here to help you through it word-wise.
Yeah, we can't make it cool.
We can't do that for you. So, first, a nice easy one. We all know a car. We all call a car the same thing. We all know in England we drive on the correct side of the road, which is the left side of the road. However, this part of the car and this part of the car, we have different names for. What do you call the front of the car?
Obviously, that's the hood.
Except in England, it's the bonnet. And what do you call this end of the car?
Clearly, that would be the trunk.
Except in England, it's the boot.
So, when you're in the car and you need to get something out, or you're like, hey, pop the boot, mate.
Just open the boot.
What if you have to pop the hood? Do you pop the bonnet?
You open the bonnet. We don't pop anything. We just open.
Us Americans, we're popping.
Okay, what's next?
This is a good one.
It's a good one.
Sometimes, small children will drop something on the ground and you'll be like, put that where it belongs. And they're like, I don't understand your words. When they suddenly go to British school. In America, we would call this a trash can.
Trash can.
Trash can. And what is inside we would call the trash or the garbage or the litter. However, me, British friend over here, begs to differ.
So that's a bin and you put rubbish in it.
So next time the teacher says, put your rubbish in the bin, and your kid's like, lesson number 2.
Easy. On to number 3. This one. When you're walking your children to school, what do you walk along?
Clearly you would walk on the sidewalk.
Or if you're in England, you would walk on the pavement. Simple as that. Sidewalk and pavement.
Which differs from the road. And because they don't really have sidewalks and you're in a danger trap walking in the village with the cars blasting by, fearing for your life on the pavement.
I think she might be being a little bit dramatic.
So I often hear too, footpath. What's the difference between...
There's no difference. It's just... So a pavement is along the road, like what you would call a sidewalk, I guess. It runs parallel to a road. A footpath would be more sort of a path through a forest or a path by a river. So it's not necessarily next to a road.
Oh, but the pavement has to be next to a road.
A pavement would more than likely be running parallel with a road.
What a fun fact, you guys.
You got it?
I have another question, but it fell out.
It fell out?
Of my thoughts.
Oh, okay, well, so let's move on.
Thanks for that lesson, Sarah.
You're welcome. What's next?
So, it may look like pavement to you, because it's built on some pavement in a road. However, these little lines here that indicate crossing.
You've all seen the famous Beatles album cover. Except, what would you call that in America?
So we would call it a crosswalk.
But obviously, because it's black and white stripes, we would call it a zebra crossing.
You don't even say zebra. I can't make this stuff up.
Just a zebra crossing.
How fun is that to say? Zebra crossing. No, these are not zebras crossing. These are people, my friends. So, Sarah, why'd the zebra cross the road?
I don't know why.
Because the road told it to. Zebra crossing.
No.
You don't like
I'm
that
sorry.
one?
I'm
It's
sorry.
not good?
No. So we're just going to move on from that. The last one, I'm sorry, it's a black and white photo. Normally they're in high vis, bright yellow. Everyone knows what these are called, right?
Definitely a crossing guard. Help children cross the streets during traffic times to get to school and obtain their educations. Crossing guards are necessary.
Yeah, but they're holding giant lollipops, so we would call them a Lollipop Lady or a Lollipop Man. And the Lollipop Lady helps your child cross the road to school.
Oh, I think that one's my favorite.
It's definitely the biggest difference.
You literally want that job just so when people are like, what do you do? Well, I'm a lollipop lady. Like, nothing sounds friendlier and more enjoyable.
It does sound like a pretty good gig.
Yeah.
So there are our first intro words for you. Stay tuned. Hopefully this is going to be a weekly segment, so we will keep you educated, keep you up to date, and we hope you had fun.
Yeah, one would hope.
Bye.
Bye. Oh yeah, it just came to me, that thought.
Go on then.
Speaking of the pavement, common thing in America is to ride your bicycle with your adorable little family down the street on the pavement/sidewalk, right? You can't do that here.
No, you can't do that here. We do have designated cycle lanes though, in most places. Not all, but yeah, you can't ride your bike on the pavement.
You can't. So don't do it.
Don't do it.
Or if you do, just get out of the way when people are coming.
Yeah.
Because when they give you dirty looks, you are the one in the wrong.
You sound like you're speaking from experience.
My kids are small, man. It's scary.
Anyway, we hope this was a little bit fun for you. Peace out, dudes!
Cheerio.